Hi, Janet.
Okay, I'm here on my phone. I'm doing it on my phone here. This is tough. Okay.
Get your hand away from the camera. Your hands on the camera.
Oh, okay.
Right. You should.
Stay there.
You have to turn off the other one. Yeah, I want to mute this.
Honey. I don't want you to- Okay, when I put my phone too close. Why is everything so quiet? Is anyone speaking?
We're all on. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I got it now. I can see you, Janet.
Okay.
Sort of. Looks like your camera's on the floor.
Well, I'm holding my camera here.
Okay. I have to read the speech about the Governor's Act, and then we can start the meeting, okay?
Okay, fine.
All right. So pursuant to the Governor Baker's March 12, 2020 order suspending certain provisions of the open meeting law, general law, chapter 20A, section 18, and the Governor's March 15, 2020 order imposing strict limitations on the number of people that may gather in one place, this meeting of the Northborough Earthwork Board will be conducted via remote participation. To participate in the public comment portions of this meeting from a PC, Mac, iPad, iPhone, or Android device, please click on this URL to join: https://town.northborough-ma.us.zoom.us/J/884678000991, passcode 438233, or join by phone at 1-646-876-9923. Or you can use the live stream printed on the agenda. And we are ready to go. The application that's before you tonight is Greg Callahan presenting a renewal permit for Clark Woods, which is a subdivision off of Washburn Street. Good evening, everyone.
Good
evening.
How are we doing? Everybody okay?
Yeah.
I'm going
Doing
to,
well. Doing well.
I got to just rename Janet.
Okay.
Hang on one second. Okay. All right. So take it away, Craig. Give us an update on your subdivision, how things are going.
Okay. Good evening, Earthwork Board. As Fred mentioned, I'm here to seek a renewal for my residential subdivision here off of Washburn Street, which is named Clark Woods. I've been here in the past to renew that, and that is my intent here tonight. For background purposes, this is a 5-lot residential subdivision. However, 2 of the homes of the subdivision were existing homes built in the late 1970s that were accessed off of Howard Street and continue to remain that way. We built a roadway coming in off of Washburn Street called Harrington Lane, where we created 3 new lots. We have decided to build, my wife and I decided to build on one of the lots. It's lot number 2, which we started a couple of years ago, and have occupancy to a certificate of occupancy, and we've been in this home for the last year or so. So that leaves 2 different lots, lot 1 and lot 4. Those continue to remain unbuilt. Our roadway coming in has been, the infrastructure has been put in, and it's currently has a binder coat of asphalt on it. And there's several items that are pending to be able to complete this project. However, my intent at this time is to not build personally on the other 2 lots that are part of the subdivision, but per the requirements, I need to maintain this bond for compliance purposes. So I have renewed that from a standpoint of the surety bond. And this evening, I'm seeking the approval so that it can remain in place. I did recently we have some wetlands on the property. I had to update the order of conditions. I did that through the wetland company that I'm using, Goddard Consulting. And several months ago, they put the application in to renew that for an additional, I believe it is a 3-year period. But from the wetlands perspective, that work in terms of the minor replication that had to occur has been done and monitored over the requested time period. So that's some background on the subdivision itself and where we are. As I mentioned, we're going to plan to continue to stay in the home that we recently built. My intent at this point in time is to not build on the other 2 lots, and I'm currently under negotiations to actually sell the property. So we have an offer that had been sent to us through a realtor, and we're currently going through negotiations to go ahead and to sell the remaining 2 lots of land that we have here to a builder. So if there's any questions, I'd like to take those. And if there's any additional background information needed on the project.
Yes, through you, Janet, do you plan to have this road, Howard, accepted?
It's called Harrington Lane,
I'm
and
sorry, Harrington.
yes, and so that is my intent. We've built it to the requirements of the town roadway standards, and so that is the intent to turn that over to the town upon completion of the road and all of the other pieces that have to go along with that. But that will not be done until can be done until the remaining 2 lots would be built on, and then the roadway can be finalized to the extent that I understand that could be submitted for approval to become a official town roadway.
Thank you.
Sure.
I have a question. Is the 2 lots that you're going to sell, is that lots 1 and 4?
That is correct.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Craig, can you tell me if you have a time frame to finish that curbing that we talked about out there? You think that's going to happen in the spring?
I would hope so, Fred. My intent again is to this is not my area of obviously expertise, and nor do I want to get into this type of business. So my intent is, as I said, is to go ahead and sell that. And the way that I'm working this deal now is to have that other work done on the roadway all the way through to completion of the final coat of pavement after the houses are in, to have that to be done by the builder and not to be done by me personally from an expense standpoint. So that is my plan. And so I would assume the timing of the other items will be dependent upon, what, when that, but I would expect that to happen, yes, in the spring or in the summer. I don't have details as to exactly when that would be done though, Fred.
Okay, so I understand completely that you're planning to sell the subdivision road and the 2 lots, and the responsibility to complete the road would go with whoever buys the 2 lots.
Correct.
So they would replace the bond that you have with the Earthwork Board and with the Planning Board for the completion of that work?
Correct.
All right, when you get closer to finalizing that deal, give me a call so we can talk about logistically how that can happen. But
Yes.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it. You've posted a bond, all the lots have been released, which is usually the hang up for this kind of thing. It's not typical, but it's not impossible for that to happen. I just want to make sure that the developer or who's ever buying the lots is clear on what's expected going forward.
Yeah, that's exactly what I would want as well. And so I know already that there's some notifications that need to get done to be able to state who that, person is and all that. So that is my intent, Fred. It was just a little premature because we're just going through the discussions right now, and I'm using a realtor to go ahead to coordinate between myself and the builder.
That's fine. That's fine. Just let me know so that we can
Sure.
make sure everyone's on the same page and you get what you said. But you're going to stay in the house that you're in now.
We
The new
are,
house that
yes,
you-
we don't have any plan on leaving. This purchase is for the two other lots. They already have some people that are interested in building on them. And so it's a matter of the timing of when that would occur
Okay.
and so on. But yes, we plan on staying in the home.
Excellent. Okay. Thank you.
Sure.
I have another question, Fred,
Sure.
through you, Janet. When a road is accepted, like in this case, do they have to have fire hydrants on it since it's going to be home dwellings?
What happened is in this case, there is town water on Washburn Street, and I believe that town water is in Harrington Lane. And the subdivision plan that was approved required the water line to be shown and the hydrants have to be spaced no more than 500 feet apart. So I believe there are hydrants in the subdivision and they're already installed because all the utilities under that base coat of pavement have been installed. The drainage and the water, each of the lots has on-site septic, so there's no sewer pipes. But that part's done. It's really from the base pavement up that needs to be completed. The sidewalk, the curbing, the top coat of asphalt, grass plots, trees. There's a few other things that have to get planted, but put in there. But there's no more digging to be done within the roadway. They'll be digging on the lots, which is why, as Craig indicated, the town prefers to have all the lots built, all the houses built on each of the lots before the top coat of pavement goes on, so that the town, when they ultimately accept it at town meeting, gets the best possible product from the developer, and we have the most amount of time before we have to go in and start doing maintenance. Hopefully we'll get at least 20 years out of it.
Yep, and Ron, as Fred mentioned, that there are 2 fire hydrants that are already in place and installed right at the beginning where it almost intersects with Washburn, and at the very end of the cul-de-sac to the side, there is also a secondary fire hydrant.
The regulation requires fire hydrant no more than 500 feet apart. The subdivision regulations require that a dead end can't be more than 500 feet long. So quite typically, there's one at the beginning and one at the end, as there is in this case.
Are there any questions?
Are there any other questions?
Nope. Not for me.
Are you, Janet, okay with opening it up and see if there are any questions from audience?
Are there people in the audience?
There are 2 attendees to the meeting. And I don't see anybody raising their hand at the moment. So if they do have something to say, I guess now would be the time to indicate by raising your hand somehow on what do they call it? At the bottom, there's a
Zoom.
button. There's a button on the bottom that allows you to raise your hand. Not seeing anything, so
So I make a motion to renew the permit.
yes, the bond amount is currently being held as 16,500. My recommendation is that you could keep it the same.
Same
I'll have
bond
a-
amount.
Yep, the same bond amount.
How say you to vote, Ron?
Yes,
How say you, Tom?
Yes.
How say you, Tony?
Yes.
Janet says yes too.
Fred,
Yes,
who seconded that motion?
I don't, who made the second on that?
I
I'll,
will.
s-
Oh, Ron, you got it.
Thanks.
Okay, so it was moved by Tom and second by Tony.
Right.
And unanimously approved.
Yep.
All right, you are all set, Craig?
Thank you very much. And
Um,
thank you to
Luck.
the board.
Good luck.
The board, I need to get you to sign the permit. So I will have it available if you want to come to the town hall and just call from the parking lot. We'll come down to the door, can sign it, or you can come to the front door by my office near Main Street. We'll bring you the permit, you can sign and be on your way. Just sometime next week would be great.
Will
I got a
do.
question, Fred.
Sure.
On the earthwork permit, there's a thing with any spillage on public land shall be cleaned up at the end of each day's activity. How do you monitor that, or do you?
Well, there's not much going on right now, as Craig talked about, but when construction is happening, we have neighbors that keep an eye out for us, and we have DPW guys who go around town and check on things, as do I. When I know that there's construction going on, I'll visit the site, and if there's an issue, I'll talk to Craig or the contractor if he's on site. Just pull in and talk to him, remind him it has to be swept. It's all about keeping the road clean. The DPW is very good about letting me know if one of the contractors who's not working for them is making a mess of the town road.
Good. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay,
Thank you very much.
all right. Thanks, Craig. Good luck with your sale.
Thank you
Happy
very much.
Thanksgiving.
Same to you guys.
Thank you.
Thank
Take
you.
care. Yep.
Okay, the only other thing on the agenda is the minutes. Did everybody get a chance to look them over, or would you like to put them off for next month?
I never received them.
Well, they should have been in the, you know what, I'm wondering if Melanie had the same emails that I had and sent them to the wrong one, because the two that I had were neither one of the ones that you gave me this evening. So why don't we just put it off, and then the next time we meet, we'll do 2 months worth, unless the board has a problem with that.
And Fred, Melanie, Tony here. I did not receive an email unless I missed it. I didn't receive an email from you regarding the package and the minutes.
Okay.
I
well,
didn't either.
You didn't get, okay, so Melanie sent the package to all of you last
had a
week
group
with the
email.
application. I'm sorry, Melanie, what?
I had it in a group email that I've used in the past, but I'm not sure why it didn't work this time.
All right, well, I will check all the emails tomorrow and send you not tomorrow, Monday, and send you an email and then follow up with a phone call if I don't get an email back from you by the end of the day. So on Monday. So we'll actually, you know what? Melanie will do that on Tuesday. We'll confer about current email addresses. I also need to make sure that I have all your emails appropriately for setting up these meetings. And I found out tonight that the one I had for Janet wasn't the right one. So clearly the other three of you are all set. You got here okay. So I'll follow up with a test email, or Melanie will, and then we'll follow up with a phone call after that. If we don't hear back from you. But there should have been an agenda, minutes,
Yeah.
a copy of the bond spreadsheet, and a copy of the plan, that application that Craig had submitted. So I know the package was complete because I got mine, but we only sit a few feet away from each other, so maybe it made it that
I
far.
got mine, Fred, when you sent it to me.
When I sent it to you, but Melanie sent it a few days before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just for
I gotta-
future reference with these Zoom meetings, I need you to know that Chrome is the best browser to use to participate in the Zoom meeting, as opposed to Explorer or one of the other ones. For some reason, the Chrome browser works the best. And then also that I need to have the right email, that's all, I guess. So sounds like it looks like it's working for everyone now, although I'm seeing Janet's. Is that from your phone?
Well, I got my phone and my computer. I can see myself on the computer.
Oh, well, we can see you. We can see you. It must be the computer. Turn your phone onto its side, see what happens. Nope. Nope. Now it's gone. So that we were getting the picture from your phone, apparently.
Yeah, I'm having problems getting the audio and the, I could hear you, but I couldn't hear you clearly.
Sounds like there's a little
Feedback.
feedback.
Yeah.
Janet, that's because you have two devices going at the same time and they're crossing
Right.
signal.
No,
Yep.
but I didn't have two devices going prior for me.
We'll work on that. We'll do a little test run with just you and I, Janet, before the
Okay.
next meeting.
Yep.
At this point, I do not expect there to be a meeting in December. I don't have any new applications right now. So Merry Christmas. And then I expect that there may be something in January.
Okay, well,
Yep. Another question, Fred?
Sure.
Thanksgiving to all of you.
The work that's being done at the Pierce Station, what's going on?
The town has finalized the purchase, or in the process of finalizing the purchase, and the seller is doing the demolition. The part of the purchase and sale is that the seller demolished the building. So they've got to disconnect any utilities that are connected, and then the building will be coming down. We'll get it
Is
out
that-
to the inside.
Now, is that just the gas station or the two houses?
I assume it's the whole parcel, because the purchase and sale is for the multiple parcels, a couple of
There's
parcels.
There's three buildings.
3 buildings, whatever
Three.
the town's buying, they're buying it clean and clear. So the
Okay.
seller has to remove the buildings. I believe
Now, are they gonna
that's
check?
what-
Are they gonna check for oil and stuff underneath the cement of the gas station?
That was done many years ago.
There was remediation done from the old gas
That was the
station.
tanks.
Yeah, that's where the leak would be, but I'm not privy to the conditions of the purchase and sale. I just know from staff meeting we had the other day that they're starting the demolition, and I see out there that contractors out there digging up the utilities and blocking them off and cutting them off and getting ready to tear the buildings down. So I don't know if there's any more testing required. I think all the testing was completed a while ago, as Janet said. And I think the town would not have gone forward with the purchase and sale unless that testing came back in a manner that made sure there was no risk for the town.
Yeah. Do you remember what the price was?
I was not part of it. I don't know what the price was. So.
Okay.
Make a motion that we, somebody make a motion that we adjourn the meeting.
Okay,
I make a motion, we adjourn if there's no other business to be brought before the board tonight.
So I have,
Second,
excellent.
All those in favor?
No, we have to have a roll call vote for everything. So sorry about that. So you have to go down the list again.
We got a roll call.
Okay. How do you do that?
Go ahead, Janet.
Just ask everyone how they vote.
Yes. Janet votes yes.
All right, I'll do it. Janet votes yes to adjourn. Ron, how do you vote?
Yes, yes.
Tom, how do you vote?
Yes.
And Tony, how do you vote?
Yes.
All right, happy holidays, guys.
Happy holidays.
I'll talk to you soon. Call me
Take
when you're
care.
ready to sign,
Is this
sometime
precedent-
next week.
Is this
Take care.
precedent for the meeting?
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Yes, to you
Thank
too,
you.
Tom.
Thank you.
Tony,
Thank you.
Fred, Janet,
All right, take care.
One.
be good.
All right.
I
Stay
know.
safe. Stay safe. Stay safe.
You too, everyone, please.
The Zoom app.
Thank you, Fred. You can't hear me now.
No, you're off now.